Hi guys, it's Steph here with Addict to Cash. Last night I went to a live in-person auction and it was on a Saturday. It ended last night. It started yesterday morning, but preview started at 10. The actual auction started at 1 and it was over 1,000 lots of vintage toys, dolls, collectibles. They had comic books, they had sports cards, Pokemon cards, like all sorts of stuff. And they had rock band memorabilia, a lot of Metallica stuff, but there were a few Kiss lots and I got one of the Kiss lots, which I was excited about. I did pay up because a lot of this stuff, some of it was kind of like emotional because I really wanted certain dolls. And I didn't get some that went extremely high. It was so crazy. People were bidding like crazy. But I think I'm going to make some money. But either way, I was excited about the things that I got because I really wanted these lots. And I paid for everything $506. And I'll kind of break it down for you as I go and show you the items. But this first lot here that I got was the games lot. And I paid, with the buyer's premium, $34.50 for this lot. Now, I think that was a pretty great deal. I didn't really check the condition totally of each game, but this right here was in the original packaging, the Partridge Family paper dolls, and they go for $35. This is unopened, never used, so definitely 35 on that. So that paid for the whole lot. And then I got the Happy Days game, which this reminds me when I was young, you guys. 1976, I was 6 years old. But the boxes were in pretty good condition, so I was hoping that the games were too. I did look at this board and it looked pretty good. So, but there were so many lots, over 1,000. So it was, I kind of tried to go as quick as I could, but I wanted to see things. But I really could have gotten there an hour earlier than I did for preview. But, so this Charlie's Angels game, when did this one come out? I think it was probably in the 70s too. Yep, 1977. So, I used to watch this show. Oh my gosh. Charlie's Angels. Let's see what condition the board is. So I feel like I can probably get 15 to 20 for each of these games. The Beretta game, the box isn't as good condition as this one. Well, this one still is ripped too, but the graphics are good on this one. And then the Bionic Woman one. Oh my gosh. Did anybody watch any of these shows, you guys? Oh my gosh. Let me know in the comments what your favorite show, if you were a 70s kiddo, what your favorite show is. This is from 1976. I'm not sure if I watched the Bionic Woman that much, but I definitely watched Happy Days. I definitely watched the Partridge Family, definitely Charlie's Angels. And I don't think I watched Beretta. That was a police show, right? 1976. Yeah, this box was not in the greatest condition, so I'm probably not going to get that much for this one, although the board looks to be pretty good. I feel like this one probably wasn't played with, although I guess it probably was, but the board is in good shape. So let's see. Oh, and the pieces don't even look like they were opened. So actually this probably wasn't played with, so I'm not sure why the cover is so trashed. But anywho, I think I did good on this lot for sure. Because, again, I probably could get at least $15 a game. And then the Partridge Family was 35, which covered the whole thing. So not too shabby there. I just don't want this to get any more damage than it already is. So I'm going to put that like that. So love that. Again, let me know in the comments what your favorite show is. Even if you weren't a child of the 70s like me and 80s. Let me know what your favorite show is, or was, back when you were little. And then we have the Wizard of Oz. So this was another lot I got, the Wizard of Oz Barbie lot. And that one, I think I paid the most for the Wizard of Oz. $207 I paid for all of these. And there's 6 big dolls, and then 4 of the little ones. And I looked these up, and these go, I'm going to put $15 each on those. So that's about $60 for just these 4 little ones. They're so cute, though. Look at that. Mayor Munchkin, Lollipop Munchkin, and who's this? Kelly Lullaby Munchkin. And then I got 2 of that one. And then the Tin Man. Who doesn't love the Tin Man? Do you have a favorite character from The Wizard of Oz? Who was your favorite character from The Wizard of Oz? I liked the Scarecrow. He was my favorite. So I got this doll, and his box is kind of eh. But I think I can get 45 for each one, except for there's a more rare one that I'm going to get 125 for, hopefully. This is Glinda, the Good Witch. Beautiful doll. And then, of course, there's Dorothy. That one. And then this one is the one that you don't see very often. The Winky Guard and Winged Monkey. That one sells for 125 on eBay, around that price. So that's what I'm going to put at the shop for that. And then I got my favy, Scarecrow, which if you see there, it was $73.86 at Walmart at one point in its life. But I'm not going to put that much on him. I'll probably put maybe 45. I don't know. Because that's kind of, they sell for $35, $45 on eBay. I mean, I could try to get more. Might as well, right? It could always come down. And then I have the Cowardly Lion. He's so cute. Which is your favorite? Mine, I do love the Scarecrow, though. He's such a sweetie. And then I got this lot, which I love the movie Grease when I was growing up. So I definitely had to have these dolls. And this lot I paid $184 with the buyer's premium. But this one I thought was so cool. I think this sells pretty well on eBay. Maybe 35 or 40 bucks for this one, the King Kong one. I had never seen that one before. I've sold the Harley one. So I had two Harley ones, which I thought were cool. And I think people love Harleys. I think those will sell. I've had them and they sold pretty quick when I've had Harley dolls at the shop. So there's a male and a female, or a Ken and a Barbie Harley. Kind of cute, huh? Love those. So I think, I'm not sure what I'm going to put on those. 35, 45. I think this one sells for more than she does. This one, she sells for 35, 45. This I could probably get 50 or 65 for her, just because she's maybe more rare. But I do love that one. She's so cool. Who didn't love Grease? That was literally my favorite movie. I think it came out when I was 11. Or maybe I saw it 11 times and it came out when I was 15. I don't remember, but I did see it many times. I used to play the record album at my house in our basement and dance around and sing the songs with my friends. Oh my gosh, love Grease. I liked Grease 2 as well, but Grease, the original Grease, was my favorite. And then I got these little guys, which they're mini beans or something like that. Oh, here's one. All right, so mini bean, and they're from Disney. Kellogg's, I guess they came. I don't know if they came in the cereal boxes from 2001, so they're not that old. But there's this thing where it opens up, and you can, I think, display them on there, but I don't know how I'm going to do that, because if I'm going to sell it as a set, or should I just sell each mini bean? Because I think you can get more money if I just sell these separately. So I'm going to have to look into that. And then maybe somebody might just want to purchase this part of it to put their collection on. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, what did I pay for those? The Disney banner, $34.50 I paid for this whole lot. And I definitely think I can make my money back, because I want to say I can get like 3 to 5 maybe for each of these. So definitely there's money to be made there. And then here's my favorite. I think I did best on this lot, the Kiss lot. Now, I'm not a huge fan. I mean, I don't love the music because I'm not a heavy metal person, but I just know that Kiss memorabilia does really well. And for this lot, I paid, where is that? Kiss Motley Crue, it's at $46. And I looked up this pen when I was at the auction, and this pen, new old stock, I want to say might sell for $80. So that's pretty much going to double my money right there. So I was psyched about that. And I didn't even look to see what else is in here. I know there were some kind of scarfy things. So this is I think a type of banner or some sort. Yeah. So let's see. I don't even know what year this is. Oh, so that says 1987 Kiss Company, Kiss Organization. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to hang this or maybe fold it up and put it like in a nice sleeve to protect it. I have to look up. I have no idea what these go for, but I think there's this one. There's another kind of like soft banner. If you guys know anything about Kiss memorabilia, Let me know if these are good. I don't know. They seem pretty nice. And here's another one. Oh, wait. This is the Motley Crue one. Does anybody here like Motley Crue? That's cool. That's really cool. Let's see. What year was this one? Oh, it doesn't have a year. Exclusive license. So, I don't know. I think there's definitely collectors out there. And then some books. So, this is a book. Some ephemera. That's kind of cool. The Heavy Metal Bible. I definitely could sell that. This Kiss magazine. Or maybe this was from a concert. I don't know. But let's look at that. Oh, that's broken off at 1978. That's pretty cool. I think some Kiss lovers are gonna love this. So I'm not sure what I can get for that. This one was not in the best of conditions, but there's other metal magazines. So these are cool. I think I probably could maybe get $5 for the magazines. This was kind of like 1985, I don't know if it's a trivet or like a glass plate. So that's kind of cool. I don't know, that's kind of a neat thing. And then other magazines. That's a Motley Crue. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put a lot on the magazines, but let's see what this is. This is World Tour, so that's one of their that's interesting. They're not in all their makeup on this one. Maybe they kind of chilled out more in the 80s with less makeup. Oh, that's interesting picture. Yeeky. I think this might have been from a concert. So that's kind of cool. I feel like maybe some collectors would love this stuff. So I'm going to have to look to see what I will get for that. And here's another couple more banners. I don't know if that's a Metallica or Motley Crue. I'm not sure. They did sell, like I said, a lot of Metallica stuff. Quiet Riot. Oh, okay, that's cool. 1984 Quiet Riot bandana. Oh, that could be something good. I'm going to look that up. And then these pencils. So there were some Kiss pencils from 1978. And these, I want to say, I think they could go for like $10 a piece. So that's $40 right there. So I think I did pretty good. What do you guys think? Let me know your favorite things here in this vintage toy live auction I went to. I thought about bringing you guys there as I was going through, and I think that would stress me out even more because I really had to focus on like what I wanted to bid on and looking things up when I was there. But I'm showing you this after. I think my favorite, definitely I had to have the Grease Barbie. So my card was up the whole time. Those were up there. And then I love the Wizard of Oz stuff. And I love the games too. I love everything. All right, well, thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. If you like vintage treasure hunting, I'm always getting cool stuff. I have tons of videos you can watch. Please give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you soon.